Hi, this is Mike with Everon Technology Services. In this video, I'm going to share with you how small businesses can lower their IT support costs by standardizing their technology. Now, we work with lots of businesses around the country, and what small businesses have typically told us is that they have tight budgets and they want every dollar possible to go towards growing their business. And most of you don't have IT departments at your disposal. Some of you have become the accidental techie of your office. And most of you don't feel like you're getting the most value out of your technology resources. And these are all very common things that we hear over and over again. And there's some simple strategies to make sure that you're getting the most from your IT and that you feel like it's a cost-effective contributor to your business. And one of the most important things that you can do is to standardize your technology environment. Very often we walk into small businesses where they've cobbled together their technology over time without any plan of attack and any standardization, and they have just a totally heterogeneous environment. And this adds to the support costs associated with that technology. It also just makes it more difficult for all of that technology to work together effectively. And it's been our experience that standardization lowers support costs by as much as 25% annually at small businesses. The reason why is really just homogeneous environments are easier to support and they are more likely to work together effectively than an environment where all of the technology assets are different from different makes, models, manufacturers, and even different years of production. Every year and every new piece of hardware and every new piece of software, there's a lot that changes in technology. There's literally from one year's operating system to the next, there can be millions of lines of code that are different. So anytime you have that heterogeneous environment, it just becomes more complicated and more costly to support. So if you can create an environment where you are using the same or nearly the same technology throughout your company, you are going to save on your IT support costs. And this is why at large companies, if you see large companies will buy all of their computers at the same time, or most of them anyway, and try to phase in all of their new technology at one time so that they create a homogeneous environment to work with and support. So how do you standardize? I mean, obviously, if you're a small business and you're growing throughout the years, it's perfectly natural that you will cobble together business technology as you go. But what's important is that you standardize when you can. And oftentimes, we say to standardize from the start, standardize as you go. Oftentimes, the start is doing some sort of network refresh, some sort of refresh of your technology. So oftentimes, if you've been in business for a couple of years, you'll get to a point where you realize what you have now is not working and it's time to upgrade your technology. That is a wonderful opportunity to standardize. And then, of course, as you go throughout the years, you will continue to get more fragmented in the technology that you're using, you're buying. It's just natural. You'll add employees. You'll have to get them computers at that time. Just as much as you possibly can, look for opportunities to continue to standardize as you go. It's never going to be perfect, but if you're conscious of it and you work towards it, you are going to find opportunities to standardize and opportunities to save on your IT support costs. So standardize both your hardware and software where possible. Again, this isn't always possible as you add employees over the years, but you can, particularly on software, stick with a version of software throughout the years. You don't always have to get the latest and greatest upgrade. But with the hardware, that can be more complicated because hardware gets phased out quickly. However, you can at least standardize on a line of hardware. So let's say you're buying Dell computers and they have Dell Latitudes versus Optiplex or something like that. At least stick with a particular line and a particular manufacturer. You should also buy business class hardware and software. They are designed for standardization. Again, most of these have been designed to work with big companies, and big companies demand standardization because they know of the cost savings. Again, this is Mike with Everon Technology Services. I hope you find that helpful. Everon helps small businesses around the country. We act as their IT department. We provide services nationwide on a flat fee support model. If you're interested in learning more, please visit www.everonit.com or go to our blog at smallbusinesstechtips.com. Thank you.